remember that plane we built in previous episode? I think it's time to follow up how did that go. So the plane that we've built in the previous episode, I have decided to make a mini episode of it because we're just going to go all the way to the island, and we are taking off. The pilots of the day being Jebediah Kerman and Bob Kerman as a scientist who will be hopefully resetting all the experiments. Just look how they go. The plane takes off beautifully and it looks awesome. It just actually flies kinda nicely. I'm using the SAS, although technically I am not needing it that much. It's flying pretty stable, but I don't know why is it like this flimsy. That's one thing that I'm trying to figure out. However, Mark II fuselage, and the goal for today will be a full-on landing on the runway of the island. Yes, that island is a little bit shaky and the runway might not be the best, but I've decided to take like the version 2, you know, let's try the second time. I'm hoping second time will be the charm. Yeah. Speaking of that, the Jebediah and the Bob Kerman have been diligently training for this exercise, and I hope that everything will be going just okay. Anyway, I've been building another ship, which I will be showcasing much later in the episodes because the mission has to come first. So similar to my moon lander and MLS, if you remember, I've been building a sort of a Minmus science hopper, which will be probably the theme of the next episode. You can actually see the link in the pinned comment if the episode is already available at the time when you're watching this. Anyway, it will be a science hopper, and it will be hopefully hopping on the surface of Minmus to gather all that glorious science. And then after that I will be posting the video of how I have built that. The reason for me telling you all of this now is because while I was filming this flight, I was also making sure that I was building the Minmus lander, so the idea is fresh in my mind. Yeah, sorry for that. Now, let's enable the flaps. Yeah, okay, control surfaces, flaps active, right, and then we need to increase the deflection. Hopefully everything will be going. Come on, what's going on? Okay, come on, eject, eject. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't see. Whoa, what the hell? I didn't see that one coming. Well, typically, it seems like Jeb is a tough nut to crack because he seems to be perfectly fine. Why, you might ask? Well, obviously because he landed on his head, being the toughest part of any Kerbal. If you want the Kerbal to survive, make sure they land on their head. Yeah. Jeb, so would you mind while you're there doing a couple of experiments for me, will ya? Well, all I need is at least a surface sample and, you know, plant a flag showing that we have conquered. We have conquered the island, runway and all that jazz, but we haven't stuck the landing yet. Sort of like Starship if you think about it. Well, prototype actually stuck the landing, so yeah. Anyway, while you're just waddling up there, let us see. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. See? Sometimes hightailing, it requires a lot of running. Yeah, this is the Kerbal run program. Yeah, take a surface sample, we're gonna do an EVA report, we're gonna be planting a flag and gathering all the possible science that we could muster. There we go. And while we're there, we might as well be, you know, memorizing this thing with a massive whoops. Don't worry, I'm still gonna make a proper plane that's still gonna hopefully come and land to this island runway, deploy all of the possible experiments that we will possibly dream on. But for the time being, it seems like that will be the promise that I will need to be fulfilling in some of the future episodes. Yeah. Alright, Jeb, are you happy? Well, I certainly... No, he doesn't look that happy. Did you hurt your arm there, buddy? Hopefully not. Anyway, guys, like if you liked today's episode, and also do let me know. Do you like me to post also my flops and not just successes? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. This is GrunfWorks, signing off.